I, for one, when it comes to security of any Kenyan, I don't compromise. And I equally don't support what government did. And if they were to change that security, they would have done it with the knowledge of our deputy president. Because we don't want these lame excuses being blamed on the government because of the security and other people, when there are big issues facing this country. Kimani Ngunjiri, in his address to this pathetic issue, he mentions my name. He says, oh, now what people like 𝙏𝙗𝙧 said is now we can see what people like 𝙏𝙗𝙧 wanted to happen. Francis 𝙏𝙗𝙧 had said, and what he had said is what we are seeing. Me, I said nothing. And what I have said, always have said it in the open. And from 2014, I said our deputy president is not the right person to assume responsibility of presidency of this nation. And if Kenyans want to make him president, they are free to do so. This is a democratic country. But they will have to see for themselves on what they wanted. They are free. If he has a majority, he will be elected, and we will respect his office. We will respect the presidency. But the issue of circulating things on social media, la murder, what, nobody. And in the community where I come from, when you have children like me, when you have a family, when you have grandchildren, when you are you cannot kill. You can live alone killing. You cannot plan to eliminate anybody. If there is anybody who knows Hallelujah properly. We can't plan, we don't plan for that. And some of the things we are taught when we are young by our parents, that don't do things that are against the government policies without prior consultation with those people who are concerned. Don't plan to overthrow a system unconstitutionally. Those are things we are taught. Because anybody who has agitated for a change has not lived to see that change he agitated for, in most cases. So protect what you have in hand, other than expecting a new heaven when you are not in a position to see where hell is. Because people are being promised heavens, and those who are promising people heavens are not in a position to show them where hell is. So we normally protect the status quo, what we have. And even when William becomes a president of this republic, for the sake of peace of this country, he would like to govern a country that is peaceful. So those people who are talking about Francis 𝙏𝙗𝙧, about what, they should think twice. That is my democratic opinion. And that is what I feel sometimes on behalf of working men and women. Because if you have a leader who is obsessed by doing business, he's a capitalist. If you have that capitalist, what matters to a capitalist is what he gets, is what he wants to achieve, is what he supplements to what he has. It is what he maximizes out of what he has. And he will never care about you. Capitalists don't care about even their own wives. They count what is in their bank and what they have. They have no time for workers. They have no time for the children. They have no time for anybody else. And try a capitalist to assume the responsibilities of leadership. And that was my opinion. And people who want this, they want that, they cannot make good leaders. And I want the Kenyans. That was me. And it was in day broad light. But that should not be attributed to me to mean that I, for one, I can harm our deputy president. Two, I am not a state officer. I am not a civil servant. I don't work for government. I am not an advisor to His Excellency the President. I am not anything in the system. I am just a labor leader of international repute. Where do I get power to order the GSU to get out of the deputy president's place? As what Ngunjiri wants to attribute to me, that ATWOLI knew this, people like ATWOLI. And we don't want to give them unfair mileage. I would appeal to people like Kimani Ngunjiri to think twice before they utter what they are uttering. They should not make this country be volatile. And I said we are going for elections. And I have said people are going to turn up in large numbers to vote. And if the person you expect to be the president is not elected, keep cool and keep your calm. Me, I don't want to be an MP. I don't want to be an MC. I don't want to be a governor. I don't want to be a president. I don't want to be a deputy. I just appealed. My colleagues just appealed to me. They said, you have a project to finish. And I told them, if I finish this project, will you release me? Because I'm eager to retire. I've worked for 54 years as a labor leader. I need to have time with my people. I need to have time with my children. I need to have time. I need to know my people well. Started working at a tender age. And I'm just warning Kenyans as an elder. That does not mean I want to harm anybody. And I've also said, and I repeat, the issues of security is important to every Kenyan, not only the deputy president. To every Kenyan, we must make sure the security of every Kenyan is not tampered with. That's what I'm saying. And if you are to change the security officers guarding a VIP, let it be in consultation, prior consultation with the very VIP. Whether you love him, you hate him, he's a Kenyan. He needs to be protected. And don't throw words left and right, including people who are innocent, like me, Francis ATWOLI. Kimani Ngunjiri should keep mum, should keep quiet. I was not part of anybody who might remove his security, and I wouldn't like him not to have a government security. I would like any outspoken politician to be protected by government, because everybody is a taxpayer. That is what I would say. And if anything happened to somebody who is not protected, you cannot come and say it is ATWOLI. I'm not a state officer. And we wouldn't like anything to happen to anybody at all. So government should protect all of us. We are Kenyan citizens. We are here. We are not going anywhere, and we don't intend to go anywhere. All of us will remain here. We can disagree